If you're not up to date with My Hero, what the f are you doing? This one time I'ma let it slide, but don't let it happen again. Now let me give you a brief rundown. Basically, All For One and Shigaraki came together, and became some fused being that shitted on the whole My Hero verse. And now that fused demon is on his way to pack up the rest of the verse. Now since the heroes took that fat L against Shigaraki and his mandem, the maximum security prison was destroyed and all the villains are wreaking havoc. And this reporter who's reporting on the whole situation gets pulled up on by the villains too. Like, dog, that job is not paying you enough to go out there, brother. You need a career change or a raise. Now, All For One's been hiding and recovering on this island like a sorry. And he's using the escaped convicts as a distraction so he can regroup and take back One For All for good. Now you might be like, okay, Japan's heroes are down. Okay, what about Russia? What about Canada? Where are them? And this All For One guy says, don't worry about them other countries, cause I got homies around the world and they'll keep them busy. Like, damn, what type of homies does bro even have? And do they not know he's gonna take over the world after? Like, what the hell's going on? But with all of this, there's still one obstacle in All For One's way. And he's telling this Ninja Turtle, yeah, the people love you, gang, you're gonna have to lock in soon. He's basically become the next symbol for villains, and he has his own cult following. Like, why him out of all these people? I don't know. Like, not gonna lie, All For One needs to let him go home and see his brothers. Like, I know he misses them. So what do you think the obstacle in his way could be? Maybe he's got a secret child? Maybe he got exposed on World Star? No, it's America. Captain America to be exact. No, the girl version. No, almost. Yeah, that one. The #1 hero in America, Star and Stripe. And she's about to pull up to Japan on smoke because she don't play about her master. Now, All For One knows this, so he's gambling because if he takes her power, no one's gonna be able to stop him no more. He'll for real be Quandale Dingle. And she's also the closest person right now who will be able to stop him. And nah, this girl looks like a female Homelander. Like, I fuck with it though. Like, I know she's gonna be a real problem. And she's bad as hell too. Not even gonna hold you.
She bad. You froze. She bad. Yeah.
Now Endeavor, Hawks, and Best Genius are like, thank God we got this girl on our side. Now we can actually go and cook this fool. But right before she enters Japan, the Shigaraki guy pulls up on her on a flying Nomu. And she's like, are you that bitch ass All For One? And he's like, shit, that might be me. What you trying to get into, shawty?
Don't do that.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, shorty? What are you saying?
You know, y'all Americans used to be scary, but now all y'all do is make TikToks. Y'all ain't the same no more. Then he uses 3 quirks and fires this massive shockwave. Like, alright, she dodges it, but like, how the actual f are we supposed to beat this guy? He's got like 60,000 quirks, he's like half cyborg, and he can destroy anything he touches. Nah, cause bro really hit the Gojo pose. We're cooked. We're completely cooked. Not gonna lie though, I really feel bad for these regular guys that are on these ships because they're gonna get packed up. Like, let's be real. We know they're not doing anything to Shigaraki. That's like me going out there and trying to fight Shigaraki hand to hand. I'm losing. I lost.
I lost.
Shorty even said, I'll bring your remains back to your family, so keep fighting. Like, yeah, I love bro. You guys just signed a death wish. Congrats. You're never seeing your family again. But then she says, boy, you don't know what we really do in America. I reign supreme. She says, as of now, within 100 meters ahead of me, air does not exist. And she basically just takes Shigaraki's breath away. The man cannot breathe. So basically how her quirk works is that it allows her to assign a new rule to anything she touches. So basically she could just touch you and say, you're an ass eater. And now that's just what you are. You're an ass eater. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, I see why All For One's scared of her. I wouldn't want that either. And after that happens, she says, we not done yet. And she orders her jets to shoot at his body too in some next formation. And this shit actually looks hard. I'm not even gonna hold you. But bro says, I ain't done yet. And he uses a reflect move on all of them. Like, this guy has way too much quirks, it's just overpowered now. And Star and Stripe makes a new order that she can hold a laser so she can save her people from dying. But then we just see Shigaraki regenerating. Like, bro, how do you beat a guy who can do everything? So Shigaraki thinks it's his chance and he rushes straight for Star and Stripe, and she gives him a rude punch to the face. What the fuck you think this is, lil? You don't see these muscles? We different in America, yeah. So basically her power only lets her use 2 orders at one time, and one of them has to be on herself. And she says how years ago, a Japanese exchange student came and saved her life, and it turned out to be the GOAT All Might. So she's like, I want you to know, All Might is my dog. We're gonna ride for All Might until we die. And then she jumps on Shigaraki.
It should have been me, not him!
And says a new order. If Tomura Shigaraki moves, his heart will stop. See, that's the type of shit that I like to see. I'm done with all these heroes being nice and shit. No, make sure this guy can't move. Cook him.
Finally!
But it doesn't work because technically he's not Shigaraki anymore. He's a mix between One For All and Shigaraki, so he's a whole separate being. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, I'll be honest, but let's keep it moving. And All For One's in his head like,
come on, Flight, tell them! I'm getting mixed signals, Flight.
And he just starts screaming and his hair gets longer and longer. Like damn, is bro about to go through another transformation? I swear he just transformed. And then he blasts her away.
You can't keep getting away with this!
Then it gets to a point where the Shigaraki fusion is like, okay, I understand your power now. I'ma pack you up. Then she says, you ain't even seen nothing yet. Then she turns the air into a giant version of herself and punches the man. Like this is like a real life stand from JoJo. Then to make it even crazier, the girl grabs the lasers again and stabs the man with the lasers. Like nah, this is actually one of the most broken powers I've ever seen in my life.
I beg your pardon?
But obviously, we know Shigaraki, he ain't going out like that and he's still regenerating. So then she calls up America and she says, bring me them missiles too. We're packing this up for good. And that's on Abraham Lincoln. And that's where we end on the first episode. So yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you want to see some more My Hero or if you want to see a different anime. And yeah, appreciate all the support and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.